Hey guys, this is Jordan with Ed Morse Chevrolet GMC in Redbud, Illinois. I didn't really like the way the audio was with the highway moving behind me, so I'm back home in my studio now, just before 11 o'clock, doing some editing. And I figure I'd do a voiceover real quick of this 2023 Traverse LT. It does have the jet black interior with the radiant red tint coat for the exterior color. It has the 3.6 liter V6 engine in it. I say it is just a wonderful vehicle, and I really hope you guys enjoy the video.
Coming around here to the back side of the Traverse, you can see your dual exhaust down there along with your chrome badging with the Traverse and the all-wheel drive. Always great to have all-wheel drive here in the Midwest whenever it comes into wintertime. And so you do have your chrome stripe right there along with the floating gold Chevy bow tie. This does have the power liftgate on it, which is a fantastic feature. Something if you're fumbling around with something or you're messing with the kids, you got a handful of groceries. Unfortunately, so there's no surprises later, whoever did have this vehicle prior was a one-owner vehicle, no prior accidents. Looks like they did lift it inside their garage of some sort and put a little ding on it right there. That's a pretty common ding here with the power lift gates. These are just absolutely great SUVs. It's not something that I thought I would ever consider before I started working for Chevrolet line and General Motors, but now that I've had a chance to show these cars, test drive these cars, they are wonderful family cars. The roof rails give you tie-down access, the third row seating in case you have kids that you need to take, or your kids have kids as friends, picking up someone from soccer practice and taking them home. Just absolutely wonderful family vehicle, great safety rating, great reliability, something that would just be great for a mom and her kids. Fantastic spacing here in the inside of the Traverse. These seats fold down as well as the middle row folds down, and you can go through and stuff in a whole dresser drawer, a big TV, a mattress, whatever you need to fit in here. Has some great cargo space. Here it is with all of the seats down. The cubic footage is very spacious. I say it is just absolutely, it's like a cargo van back here. So you could fit a mattress, a huge TV, dressers, whatever. If you have a friend that's moving, you could absolutely be an asset to the move. Jumping in here on the driver's side, you do have this off-white stitching that's on this leather on the door. I really just like the off-white stitching on all the seating and the leather and everything that's in this Traverse. You have your power locks right here, your mirror controls, obviously your windows controls with your window lock. A little knob that a lot of people just overlook right here, this will adjust your trunk level. So if you only want your trunk to open up 3/4 of the way, you want it to open up a max amount, you want it to be off whenever the power lift gate is activated, you actually have the option for everything right here inside your driver's side door. Coming in here on your steering wheel, you have all your cruise control with your forward collision warning right here. Here's going to be all of your phone call activations. You're going to have your telescope for your wipers and everything like that. You're going to have an automatic lighting right here. So on the other side for the telescope. Over here is going to be another adjustment for your lighting and your dimmers. Let's go ahead and start her on up. Oh, and that radio's going pretty good right off the bat. As you can see, no check engine lights. You have your standard analog style gauges with a digital gauge right there in the center. Coming over here to the center console, you do have the option for automatic shut on and shut off. You have your lane assist to keep. Up here on the infotainment center, I love the size of this infotainment center. It fits perfectly right here with the chrome accents, and it just really makes everything pop. You do have your dual climate control center right here. You and the missus, you know, she's hot, you're cold, she's hot, doesn't matter. You've got everything right here. You control different sides of the vehicle. You also have your separate heated seats. Everything in here on your infotainment center, there is all kinds of widgets and everything that we could go through. I say, as long as you go through anywhere in here and you find what you want and you go through and you get lost potentially, hit this home button and it'll always take you back to your home screen. It has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You do have a spacious center console. Gives you this little cubby, a light in there in case you know you need to see or anything. A spacious glove compartment as well. You do have the original owner's manual in there. You do got a pretty big spacious area here in the back seat as well. I am a 300-pound, 5'11" guy, so I'm not small. There's no way to go around it. So if I can fit into the back seat and kind of move around and do what I need to do here, it would be no problem for one of your kids. Here soon I'll jump in the back seat and we'll even go farther, one more row back and see what it's like back there for a pretty big guy. Here we got our climate control as well. You can go through your modes and your auto, and you also have 2 USB port chargers with another cubby right here that your kids can stick something sticky in, and just, you know, you have to clean it every now and then. All right guys, I squeezed my big butt back here, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it is a little bit more compact back here, but I am once again about 310 pounds, 5'11", and I did fit back here. I'm a pretty big boy. So if it came back to someone who was just a regular size guy, someone who was a kid or something like that here in the back seat, it would be no problem at all for them to get back here and to have this 3rd row seating. Now I know this don't got much to do with the car, but I just love working out in the country in the rural areas, man. I say, especially after, you know, living in the city and just being in the city and working in the outskirts of the city in the suburbs.
All right, guys, I really appreciate you sticking it out to the end of the video and watching my content. Here you can just see me test driving the vehicle, making sure there's no major issues, no knocks or vibrations or anything like that. I really hope everyone has a great rest of the night, and I'm really looking forward to making more content for everyone.